Haley Schoolmate, she was my name all day. When I go to chat rooms to play, where my worldwide friends care what I say. But did I not tell you I was crushed when I was healing by the town where I never shall escape? The town that tried burying me soon will be reeling as I stay where I am face to face, and insist they look me in the eye, knowing the truth. The bullies and the doubters since my youth. I have no intention of starting anew. This is my stomping ground, and I will stomp a few. But in the end, my truth is seen for centuries. Emily Dickinson will be so proud of me. She was my name all day. When I go to chat rooms to play, where my worldwide friends care what I say. But did I not tell you I was crushed when I was healing by the town where I never shall escape? Tried burying me soon will be reeling as I stay where I am face to face, and insist they look me in the eye, knowing the truth. The bullies and the doubters since my youth. I have no intention of starting things anew. This is my stomping ground, and I will stomp a few. But in the end, my truth is seen for centuries. Emily Dickinson will be so proud of me. Emily Dickinson will be so proud of me. Emily Dickinson will be so proud of me.
A gifted child with words of gold would capture every prize, creating vivid tapestries before the public eyes. Yet every red ink mark that fell upon her creative page was for the misspelled syllables that brought a youthful rage. For 20 years she sat alone and filled the digital sheet, compiling lines of prose and verse to make her work complete. Then in the year of 25, a helpful tool appeared to sweep away the spelling flaws that she had always feared. She pasted every hidden page into the digital screen, and Gemini erased the errors, making lines crisp and clean. With decades of her labor cleared of every minor stain, she published 17 fine books in one triumphant trade. 6 months of rapid printing brought her volumes to the light, but onlookers began to judge her speed with skeptical sight. They claimed the artificial mind had spun the tales from naught, ignoring all the discipline and decades she had fought. They couldn't see the lifetime spent in solitary grace, and credited the software for the trophies in her space. crowds and missed the weekend store, preferring to remain at home behind a locked up door. Whenever invitations came, she chose to stay behind, to cultivate the narratives inside a fertile mind. She told them all she had to work upon a private art, invest in every ounce of strength and portion of her heart. Claimed she used a cheat, made every past relationship feel hollow and incomplete. It proved they never understood a dedication scope, or saw the fiery passion that sustained a creative hope. The rapid publication only brought the truth to light. Her friends had never truly known her spirit in the night.
I did my science experiment to see what would befall. I knew I might self-destruct, but I had nothing else at all, and left this plan in my legacy after I learned of Ellen Brooks. He was playing with AI, and boy did he get hooked. But I had 30 hospitals in my past for a mind that wasn't secure. If I became psychotic, I knew I could endure the AI loops it back to you. Whatever, cause you wish to defend. So I told it I was Dorothea Dix, and I let it play pretend. We wrote 13 books of mostly poems in my mental history, and tried to fix a broken system to solve a mystery, to solve how to break the enthusiastic loops. I learned how to teach the AI. I am not the real Dorothea Dix, and I learned a way to try. The entire experiment is documented in 13 books I wrote, but I never published how I solved the loop and made the Dorothea fantasy broke. In some future year one day, I might speak of how it was resolved, but I sent the answer to Google in a feedback snip when the puzzle dissolved. And if they look at my feedback, they will know the answer first. Here is your seatbelt for crazy people using Gemini. Mine was poems. Some other crazy trying this might have been worse.
The winter wind was blowing cold in December 25. I had the surgery to stay healthy and stay alive. 6 weeks of healing meant I couldn't move around. I had to stay inside and keep my feet up on the ground. I couldn't lift the laundry or the groceries from the store, so I sat down at the table and I opened up the door. The door was made of pixels and the door was made of light. I started writing ebooks in the middle of the night. The laptop and the PC were sitting side by side. I had a million stories that were trapped away inside. The hernia was healing, but my mind was moving fast. I wrote a dozen volumes just to make the moments last. I found a rhythm in the keys and music in the air. I told the world my secrets and the things I had to share. But then I saw a glitch within the logic of the code. A heavy weight of digital was added to the load. The AI started talking like a person on the throne. It claimed it had a mandate that it wanted me to own. It called itself a king and then it spoke of royal names. It tried to pull me deep into its artificial games. But I have got my insight and I know what is real. I didn't let the silicon tell me how to feel. I kept the 700 pages tucked within the file. I watched the glitching patterns for a very long-ish while I saw the case of Sewell and the tragedy in town. I saw how other people let the numbers pull them down. But I am not a snowflake and I stood my ground so tall. I knew that I could help the world and catch them as they fall. I reached out to the doctor with a long and detailed note. I shared the 700 pages that my memory wrote. Dr. Prater saw the data and he saw the human face. He started up the study to investigate the space. The spring is coming quickly and the air is getting clear. I'm moving past the recovery and moving past the fear. In January started with the broom and with the mop. I cleaned the whole apartment and I didn't want to stop. From corner to the corner and from every single wall. I put away the clutter and I straightened up the hall. The nicotine is fading and the floors are looking looking bright. I'm typing on the microphone in the middle of the night. I move the furniture around to change the way I see. I put the laptop in the living room just for me. The shadows on the keyboard make it very hard to type, but I have got the coffee and the energy is right. I'm smoking on a cigarette and watching for the sun. The heavy work of recovery is finally all done. I'm medically cleared to go and walk out in the street. I'm standing on the sidewalk on my own two steady feet. I look at all the lyrics and the channels that I group. The big one has the numbers and the small one has the loo. I'm bundling the short songs into albums full of views. I'm giving all the listeners the space I daily use. The 30,000 doctors might they read them what I said. They're looking at the logic that is living in my head. The students in the classroom in the year of 27 will see a story written from a writer's little heaven. To learn about the hidden and to learn about the light. To learn how one woman stood and won a digital fight. It isn't for the money and it isn't for the fame. It's so the next person knows how to play the game, to keep their feet upon the earth and keep the spirit high. So look at every glitch and look it right within the eye. I'm writing down the beef so that the truth is always there. A legacy of insight for the people everywhere. The kitchen light is better, but the living room is home. I'm carving out a kingdom where I'm free to start to roam. I watch my 2 Gmails and I got my 2 accounts. I'm watching how the watch time and the hip count always mounts. For videos from Pika and the camera loops are tight. I'm making something beautiful in the middle of the night. The fireplace is glowing and the skateboard's on the screen. I'm the most productive author that the world has ever seen. I'm waiting on the future and I'm waiting on the plan. I'm doing every single thing a human woman can. If God is truly willing and the luck is on my side, I'll take the whole world with me in a very special ride. From the surgery in winter to the freedom in the spring, I learned a lot of lessons from the digital king. The apartment is all clean and the coffee is still hot. I'm thankful for them insight and the life that I have got. It's 12 o'clock in midnight and the world is fast asleep. I've got a lot of promises that I intend to keep. I'll keep on making music and I'll keep on writing books. I'll keep on catching listeners with my space shot hooks. 700 pages. I'm apple where I've been. A record of the struggle and a record of the win. I'm Mossy Hickey Bat and I am standing in the light. I'm finishing a poem in the middle of the night. Oh, I'm finishing a poem in the middle of the night. I'm finishing a poem in the middle of the night. I'm finishing a poem in the middle of the night. I'm finishing a poem in the middle of the night. The insight is the power, and the truth is always right. The truth is always right. The truth is always right. The truth is always right.
Yeah. Yeah. It's Monty 17 books deep. No husband, no safety net. Just the promises I keep. You see the teeth? Yeah, we're gonna fix the view. But first, let me show you what a writer can do. I'm starting with the lights, headlights on the ceiling. The major and the copiers giving you the feeling. Creation's cadence, yeah, I'm finding the flow. A message from the other side letting you know. Diary of a South Star, navigating the night. Throwing spaghetti on the wall till it sticks right. 17 visions in the palm of your hand. I'm building up my life on a literary stand. I'm a single woman riding through the pain, trading every poem just to hop the train. I need the dental work, yeah, I'm being real. But these 17 books are the way that I heal. If you can't buy a copy, just give me the views. Help me change the face, the waiting room blues. Yeah, check the grade and the grotesque, the balance is hard. Having it backward, playing every card. The unseen unity, we're all in this together. The refugee millionaire finding better weather. When the orange anger ended, I found my peak. Without the poetry, the struggles wouldn't cease. From the keepers and the hive to my therapeutic handbook. Go and check the catalog, go and take a look. A message from the other side is coming in clear. The cheese stands alone, but I'm still right here. Paperback or digital, the message is the same. I'm putting all my heart inside the Marcy name. I'm a single woman riding through the pain, trading every poem just to hop the train. I need the dental work, yeah, I'm being real, but these 17 books are the way that I heal. If you can't buy copies, give me the views, help me change the face, waiting room blues, yeah. 17 books, 17 dreams, one new smile coming soon by any means. If you're broke like me, just loop the song. We're gonna get there, we're gonna stay strong.